10 years ago, Capitec identified a skills shortage in our country, particularly in fields where mathematics are essential. And so it became the quest of the Capitec Foundation and its head Leela Moodley to address the gaps between where the skills of our kids are and where they should be.
The Capitec Foundation goes into public schools in South Africa in the more disadvantaged communities, and we try to uplift the maths ecosystem in the school with a holistic approach to doing that. So the Capitec Whole School approach, they deal with specifically leadership programs to the school. We look at what's going on with the in-service teacher, what requirements they have, and what needs they have in the classroom. We also then look specifically at the learners' needs. So learners today, they need engagement, they need instant gratification. And what we've found that really hooks them into engaging with mathematics is technology.
Head of Operations Mishka Naika is in the schools to make sure the foundation programs hit the ground running.
So what we've realized at Capitec Foundation is that the access to technology is very limited in South Africa, especially the communities that we serve. So Capitec Foundation enables the schools with all of the infrastructure. This has got a long process. Firstly, we have to select schools that are viable. Once we have then shortlisted schools, we do a feasibility study to see if Wi-Fi is indeed available in the areas that we are operating. Once we are ready, the first thing we do is we do a full restoration of the hub. This includes painting the rooms. If there's ceilings that need to be repaired or tiles that need to be repaired, we put that in place, as well as we equip the school with all of the furnishings in terms of desks, chairs, projectors, as well as screens and whiteboards. The last step is for us to put in the actual technology into the hub. We put in the full Wi-Fi solution, then we put in Chromebooks, we put in a charging trolley, as well as headphones so the learners can watch videos that are mathematically related on our platforms, as well as a UPS device. Because in the South African context, we have gotten so used to load shedding, we want to make sure that our technology is enabled and works even during times when there's load shedding. Our children are extremely excited about technology. I think technology is enhancing the learning of mathematics, and we are moving away from chalk and talk. So to see the excitement for learners to be able to engage on an online platform and to see mathematics being taught in a fun, interactive way through games, through videos, and through different quizzes and opportunities, that gets those learners extremely excited. To see the brightness in the child's eyes and the way it twinkles whenever they're accessing our platforms is magic.
Learning Spaces manager Susan Brundrit ensures that children develop their study skills, time management, and ability to prepare for exams.
The well-being is where we are looking at the other factors that impact on a learner's maths performance. So we're very aware that after COVID, learners are not feeling that great about maths. They've had very interrupted maths experience over the last few years. And so with well-being, we're looking at how they're feeling about it, and we try to build their confidence and their attitude towards maths. So generally to really try and get some excitement going around maths again.
Focusing on leadership, the Capitec Foundation sponsors Principal Nazli Martinez with a mentor and a university course which she needs most to succeed.
Kids often ask me, why must I do mathematics? I'm never going to use this in real life. And my answer to them, no matter what your age, you will always use the skills that you have learned, because mathematics is not just about 1 + 1 is 2. It's about training your mind to think logically, how to approach problems, to solve problems. And life is all about solving problems. It's not just about the mathematics, which obviously in itself is a doorway to a multitude of careers, which if you don't have, it certainly closes a few doors and definitely makes a few others much harder to enter. But it is for the person that is going to become an entrepreneur, to know, how do I market, how do I sell, how do I make sure people aren't robbing me, things like that. So it's not just about mathematics as a discipline in terms of the content. It's about the skills you acquire and about the values, because you definitely cannot do mathematics if you don't work hard.
This Capitec program has helped me to boost up my confidence and my attitude in mathematics, because at first I didn't like mathematics. All I would say, it's confusing and it's hard. I didn't like it. When I would study for maths, I wouldn't have the energy to study it. But now, I love it. It has become my favorite subject.
When I was in primary school, I never liked the math subject on its own. I always thought of it as complicated, difficult, not very improving. But once I joined the hub last year, I pushed my marks so high up from a 2 to a 7, which was unbelievable. So it's very helpful and it's amazing, the hub.
This initiative is just really wonderful. It's giving such opportunity to these learners to engage with mathematics and motivating them.
Not every learner is going to become an engineer. Not every learner is going to become a teacher or a doctor. But there are opportunities out there for each and every child. So my hope for our school and our community is that we are the stepping stone that lift our kids to greater heights.
Because there is something that every learner needs as a stepping stone towards their future, help your child or one you know to take that next step with a chance to win 1,000 Rand courtesy of Capitec. To enter, reply to the competition post on the insidersa.co.za social media platforms and tell us how Capitec has helped you soar to new heights using the hashtag #BetterNeverRests. T's and C's apply and can be found on the Insider SA website.